In the sparkling town of Sugarville, everything was sweet, from the jelly bean sidewalks to the marshmallow mailboxes. But no one was sweeter or braver than Captain Giggles, an 8-year-old adventurer with candy-colored goggles, a purple cape, and a brain full of wild ideas. Captain Giggles lived in a giant gumdrop-shaped treehouse with her best friend and sidekick, Bobby the Bubble, a small, squeaky blue balloon with big courage. One breezy afternoon, while doodling plans for a cookie-powered rocket, a golden candy wrapper swirled in through the window and landed in her lap. It wasn't a wrapper, it was a map. Her eyes lit up. "Bobby, it's real! The Lost Lollipop Kingdom!" The map showed chocolate rivers, jelly bean jungles, and a glowing circle around one place, the heart of the kingdom, hidden and forgotten for 100 years. "Let's go," she said, grabbing her candy compass, marshmallow boots, and a few emergency caramel cubes. Bobby squeaked in excitement and floated after her as they zoomed off into adventure. They traveled through the candy forest, where the trees dripped honey and the squirrels nibbled on sprinkles. But deep in the forest, a massive gummy bear guardian stomped in front of them. "No one passes," it growled, "without solving the riddle of the sweet." Captain Giggles saluted. "Bring it on." The bear rumbled, "Stretchy and sweet. I come in red. Chewed too long and I stick to your head. Not a rope, but often tied. What candy treat am I inside?" Captain Giggles grinned. "Easy licorice." The bear blinked, then smiled. "Correct. You may pass." And so they did, deeper into the caramel caves, where stalactites dripped hot fudge and the air smelled like roasted marshmallow. They dodged candy bats, crossed a chocolate river by jelly bean raft, and found themselves on the edge of the sugar swamp. Suddenly, a sky-shaking sugar storm rolled in. Syrup rained from the clouds, and cotton candy thunder boomed. "Shelter!" Captain Giggles yelled. They found a hidden cave made of candy canes just in time. Inside, glowing faintly in the shadows, was a pedestal. And resting on it, the crystal lollipop. It glowed like a rainbow star and pulsed with magical sugar energy. "This is the key," whispered Captain Giggles. "The legend is true." But before she could touch it, "Stop!" A dark figure stepped from the shadows, tall, cloaked in licorice, eyes glowing red like sour cherry candies. It was the sour sorcerer, once known as Lord Licorice, banished from the kingdom long ago. "That lollipop is mine," he hissed, "and the kingdom will be too." Captain Giggles stood firm. "You won't stop us." He raised his staff, summoning his minions, sticky gummy goblins with jagged candy canes for claws. Bobby beeped in panic. Giggles pulled out her fizz bombs, tiny gumdrops filled with sparkling soda energy. "Boom time," she shouted. She threw them kapow. The cave filled with fizz and light. The goblins exploded into glittery goop. The sour sorcerer growled, "Enough!" He snatched the crystal lollipop and slammed it into the ground. The floor cracked open, revealing a swirling candy vortex. Captain Giggles and Bobby were sucked in, whoosh, and landed with a thud in the heart of the Lost Lollipop Kingdom. It was empty, silent. The candy towers were gray. The lollipop trees had wilted. Then from the mist, ghostly figures appeared. The Lollipop King and Queen, glowing like sugar spirits. "The sorcerer took our light," said the Queen. "Only the crystal lollipop can restore it." Just then, Lord Licorice descended, cackling with victory. Captain Giggles reached deep into her pack and pulled out her lollipop wand, gifted by the Marshmallow Elders long ago. She leapt into action. "By the power of sweet and silly," she shouted, "let light return to the kingdom."